Hey, I'm a little early as usual, which is unusual, actually. Yeah, I just decided to go on early because I just want to. Yeah, there just isn't really much of any snow outside. You know, it's just so weird. December 15th, you didn't have a trace of snow, and then it disappeared. Yeah, unusual warm weather. I mean, 39. December 15th is unusually warm in Minnesota. It is. It's just so weird. Yeah. Hello, whoever you are. Oh yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting to do that one. Oh, they left. Uh, okay. Okay. Yeah. One person came and went, but that's all right. Well, it's all right. I had one person come on tonight. I'm not mad about that because why should I be, right? At least one person came and one person left. Yeah, that's cool. It's out of sight, really. Yeah. See, do I look kind of grainy or is that just my vision? Glasses. It's my vision. Yeah, maybe it's my vision. If it's grainy, that's all right. As long as you can hear me, that's the main thing, isn't it? Of course it is. Mm-hmm. That's the main thing. You can hear me. Oh, I just. Ow. Ooh. Yeah, people are used to me being late on shows, so I like come a little early. Might as well, huh? Might as well, yeah. Might as well. Wonder if it's working on the X. Okay. 6:55. I went on time. That's good. All right. Oops. Hello, whoever you are. Welcome. Yeah, it's always great to have people come on. Yeah, hardly any snow in Minnesota. It's just so weird. I hope it's whatever's snowing or not in your area. It's up to you. Hey, the timestamp guy. Good evening. Shall I go in outer space tonight? I was just wondering, timestamp. Should I go in outer space? Because I will if you want me to. Should I go space? Should I go fly up in the sky to see the stars? What if I should? I don't know. That's it's up to you. It's up to everybody. You know. Should I go up to the sky or should I be grounded? I can go either way. If I go to the sky, it make less sense. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, anyway. Oh, ouch. Ooh, oh my ankle again. Kind of hurts. Yeah, he's doing your usual time stamp and their time stamp. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. We had a trickle of snow, and then we like had then it like all disappeared. You know, yeah, and we have like zero snow, and it kinds of rain every now and then. That's unusual for the state of Minnesota because usually we'd have snow by now. Good for people like us with vehicles, especially rear wheel drive, because rear wheel drive is a lot tougher to drive. I got to get used to it again. But the car I have now, the Grand Marquis, it'll be better in snow because I got traction control. Unlike some of those rear wheel drives I had in the past, where especially the Catalina, if that 74 Catalina gets stuck in the snow, you're stuck. The car is just built like a box, built just like a box. Just so weird. Yeah, yeah. The 400 two-barrel engine seemed fast, but compared to the one I got now, makes that look like a makes that look like it's standing still. Because I mean, you think about it, the 400 two-barrel engine had like 175 horsepower, and the one I got now is 224. So that's like a lot faster. Just weird how those engines nowadays are just so much faster. With all that fuel injection, and yeah, they've improved on technology greatly over the years for engine speed. Yeah, yeah, because the public was all getting mad. The vehicles are slow. First, it was the gas mileage. We want, yeah, it's improved in power and in gas mileage. Well, of course, my own car isn't the greatest in gas mileage. Let's see, best 2520, average 21.62. Yeah, it's backwards, I know, but yeah, 21.65. Oh, 24.70 was last. 21.65 was average. Yeah. Yeah, the gas mileage is okay on the highway, but like I say, when you get in the city or you climb hills, that's when it really goes down. If I ever pull a trailer with that baby, that's going to lose a lot of gas mileage. Yeah, I'm sure it'll pull trailers. I'll have to ask U-Haul sometime what kind of if it can pull trailers or not that are heavy, like a 5x8, for example. I think I wore out my 92 volts 88 pulling a 5x8 trailer. Yeah, all those things are clunky. Yeah, either that, I'll have to get someone to drive me to Brainerd, and I'll get a U-Haul truck. Trouble is, after 140, 50 miles, they charge you 5 cents a mile on top of gas. 5 cents a mile on U-Haul. Yeah, they raise the prices way up with U-Haul because there's more demand for it, because people are, moving out of various states like California. They say in California, you can even forget about renting a U-Haul truck, they say. I believe it. Everybody wants to leave California. Let's pull them all the start. We don't like California or something like that. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. When you drive those trucks, when you pull the trailer, though, yeah, well, it will strain your vehicle, and that's one thing I missed about the 400, 455 cubic inch V8 engines is those things will pull trailers like nothing. Yeah, those things are built to pull the trailers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And see, when my sister was trying to help me get a vehicle, which she bought for me for my birthday, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. 400 to 45 cubic inch. Yes. Those old type 400 to 450. 455 or 455 was, yeah, for, oh, yeah. Then there was the 460 for Ford. But yeah, then there's the 500 for Cadillac. There was the 440 for Chrysler. Yeah. And American Motors, I think, went up to 401, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't hear about American Motors pulling trailers. I never saw anybody pull a trailer with an American Motors vehicle. With other vehicles, I've seen it. Yeah. Well, anyway, I get it. think for the future on that one. And I got some stuff in Brainerd I still got to get somehow. Put a trailer on my car, that's about $500. That's not cheap. That's not cheap, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, that's not cheap. Yeah. Those of you that came by and left, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I guess they didn't like me talking about trailers. Oh, well, that's okay. That's okay. I appreciate people coming and going. You know, there's such nice people out there. Such nice people. Yeah. Always great to have people come and go. You know, it's always so wonderful. Oh yeah. She got me the Grand Marquis. See, she was kind of looking around for other vehicles that were like 4-wheel drive and vans and or all-wheel drive, they say, and even front-wheel drive. But they're so expensive these days. Front-wheel drives are expensive. Let's say, okay, my vehicle had like 53,000 miles. Okay, if that would have been like the 2003 Buick Park Avenue, the Park Avenue would be more money because the Park Avenue, you know, has front-wheel drive. And you can't get stuck with the Park Avenue in deep snow. You can get out of any deep snow in the Buick Park Avenue. Any deep snow, it didn't matter. It was just so weird. You can't get stuck with the Park Avenue. It's just so weird. Yeah, that interior room is just roomy. You could fit the tallest, biggest people in that vehicle. But when it comes to trunk space, you can't fit hardly anything in the trunk. Little dinky trunk. It was built for width, you know, built in width and deep in passenger. And the Grand Marquis, you see, is more for trunk and more for hood. It's just weird. It's like a taller kind of hood like the 70s. That's what's weird about it and great, you know. That's what's so weird and great about it. Yeah, it's a lot smaller for interior, but that's all right. I usually ride alone anyway, you know. I usually don't have passengers in my vehicles. The only time I have multi-passengers is when my parents were alive with the Park Avenue, and I drove them to the doctors all the time, and yeah, that costed a lot. I had to go to Fergus Falls often from Wadena. That's about 50 miles one way. And drive my father 50 miles. Ugh. He just complained all the time. He loved complaining, that man. You know? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, when you lived in Wadena, for something to do, you got to drive 50 miles to find something to do. 50 miles out of town. Yeah. Nice to do that about every week when I lived in Wadena, because that town would just like bore you to tears. You know, that town will bore you to tears. See, sales 100 times stamp. Do you think I should fly? Should I go fly? Should I go fly up in the air of the greatest of ease? Yeah. Should I go fly? Should I fly high in the sky? Should I fly? I'm gonna fly. Time for me to fly. Time for me to fly. Yes, sir. Let's see. How do I open this baby? I like it in the jar better. Come on, baby. There we go. Fly. I'm gonna start flying. Oh. Space God, space gummies. Yeah, helps me fly. Sometimes I just like to take off. Yeah, it helps me fly. Sometimes I'm grounded too much. I get kind of depressed, you know. Yeah. Sometimes I'm grounded. I get kind of depressed, so I got to go fly. Yeah. 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 Time to fly. Time to fly. Time to fly. That's no lie. It's time to fly. Let's go up and get our wings. Let us fly. Let us fly to the sky. Let us go up in the air. Let's go to everywhere. Whatever other countries out there for us. Guys that need women that are beautiful. Yeah, fly to the sky. Yes, sirree. Let's fly to the sky. I just wish I had memory. Wish I could play instruments. I think I could probably make money singing. That'd be fun. Yeah, I just, it's hard for me to remember sheets of music, you know. It's very hard for me to do that. I can't read more than like one page full of stuff, you know. Like, you know, some people, they can like read a whole encyclopedia full of lines or memorize all of it. I can't do that. I wish I could, but there's some people that can do that. Yeah. Yeah, I read something, get this, about Jackie Gleason, that guy who was on the Honeymooners. Jackie Gleason would like barely read his lines about shaving. He wouldn't read much of it. He wouldn't take it seriously. And there's people that tell Jackie, "Aren't you taking it seriously?" He's, "Yeah, I'm taking it seriously. You'll remember," or something like that. And he did. Jackie Gleason remembered all his lines, but he looked like he acted like he didn't. You know, it seemed like he did because he just looked at shave and you know, or whatever he wanted to do. He barely looked at his lines. He remembered everything. Some people can do that. It's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I just wish I could do that. That'd be a lot of fun, but it's just so tough. Yeah, no doubt about Jackie Gleason. Yeah, too bad he was a heavy chain smoker. That guy smoked cigarettes like a chimney. Was it like 4 or 5 packs a day? Yeah. Plus, he was a very heavy man too. He loved to eat. They said he loved to dine on food. I mean, he ate more food than most people ever could. Yeah, his on his find a grave is like they have this big area for him. It's just mind blowing. I mean, it's I think it's equivalent to having 6, 7 plots or something like that. I don't know. It's just so weird. Yeah, it's so weird. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, it's just so weird. And it says zero on there. I'm sure somebody's here. It's just so weird. Well, sometimes it has a thing where it says there's zero chatters and there's somebody that chats in the room. Yeah, it says, yeah, I know it's weird. It says zero right here and you're here. Yeah, 0, 0, 1. I'll show you. Oops. There you go. See that? 0, 1. Pretty funny, isn't it? And you're here. Yeah, typical YouTube. Typical YouTube. They're always bragging how they're improving, they're improving, they're improving. Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird? Now it says 1, and now I get it's weird. Yeah, let's face it. Yeah, let's face it. People in Google and YouTube are flying in something you and I don't want. That's for sure. Probably taking some kind of liquid that Makes a whole sorry. Yeah, it reminds me of some of those mechanics and those small independent garages I used to go to. They claim they know a lot about vehicles. So I knew a guy named, was it Steve Fisher from New York Mills? He recently died. It's just so weird. He was fixing my car by Park Avenue. He said it was like a treasure trying to find stuff. And I just thought to myself, aren't you supposed to know this? It was so weird. Yeah, then when you go to the regular garages, then you talk to my favorite mechanic Steve and Robin Wakeshide. They said my car's a piece of cake compared to what they work on, because they worked on law enforcement vehicles over there. That's another thing too about people that get their vehicles fixed. You could tell, you could tell a knowledgeable garage is if they work on law enforcement or ambulance vehicles. If they work on those, they can fix your vehicle. That's what people got to watch for. It's going to cost more money for you to fix your vehicle, sure. It's going to cost you and me more money, but you know what? I don't care. As long as I can fix my vehicle, I'll pay the extra cost. I don't care. That's the kind of guy I am, because I know years ago my father, gotta get a fancy vehicle, and we're gonna go to the cheapest garages. Yeah, cheap garages that scratch your vehicle, dogs put their paws on the side. No, that's not me anymore. Yeah, it is. It's worth it, no doubt. Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, that is definitely worth it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I said, that's Fisher. He was worthless. He did body work at vehicles, and in his obituary, I never said that he took bodywork school. It never said in his obituary he took bodywork school, and he was doing body work. That's just so weird. And he was hired by, was it Dan's Painting of Wadena, and I doubt the Lorenzes actually went to school for body work. And I wouldn't take my car there anyway. I'd rather I'd rather have some monster truck crush my car before I take it to Dan's Painting in Wadena. And I really would, no doubt. Bunch of incompetents over there. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm really going to the space land now. Feeling better. Feeling better now, yeah. I just feel so much better, yeah. Woo. Well, 3 votes, 3 males and no females. Well, that's all right. Got 3 people. I got more than 3 at least. And and some people are coming and going. That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. All right. That's all right. That's all right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy, I just I'm so tired. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the older I get, the more tired I get. It's just so weird. I mean, my goodness, I've lived 59 years on Earth, and I can walk more than 3 miles, 4, 5, 6 miles. I see some people in their 50s, they have to use walkers and stuff, or they gotta, use the rolling things. It's just so weird. People in their 50s, some of them have to do that. I mean, I think some of it's their own doing, of course. Gain too much weight while eating and stuff like that, and yeah, I've seen people like that. It's just so weird. There's people younger than me that got to use the walkers, and yeah, there you go. Yeah. But me, I just, I walk around now ever since the time my father fell and almost died. I just thought I'm gonna keep that walking so I can keep in shape. Ever since I've done that, my heart don't go anymore like it used to. That's the nice part. Because before my heart would just
Not anymore. Went away. So weird. So weird. Then when you walk around too, you gotta watch for the dogs, of course. Watch for the four-leggeds. When you see a four-legged, keep your distance if you can. Make sure you know where to climb or know where you can duck in a business area. You know, if you can do that. Yeah, I walk a lot more than those mall walkers. And sometimes I like to walk in the grass because walking in the grass is easier on a person's feet than walking on the sidewalk, because sidewalks aren't really made for people's feet or animals' feet, to be honest with you. We're supposed to be grass people. That's more for wheels on bikes and vehicles on the road. But humans, they'd rather walk on a sidewalk than grass. Yeah, yeah, I watch for those dogs, so I definitely do. Yeah. Oh, Wadena, yeah, I didn't like walking there because you saw Rottweilers running around up there. Yeah, a lot of people owned Rottweilers. Yeah, Rottweilers, they're something else. I like Rottweilers. I don't hate them, but they're a different breed of dogs. Just some ice water, that's all. Don't need the alcohol. I don't need it. Nope. Nope. Not when I'm in outer space. Not when I'm in outer space. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I've been looking around YouTube and sort of, and yeah, it's just weird. Just one time when I was watching one of those mainstream media and news things, I think it was ABC or something like that, just for like a minute or two. Then for the YouTube recommendations, you should have seen that. Almost half of those were mainstream media stuff. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, hey man, I only watched it for a minute, so I just put do not recommend on all of them. I should have made a video on that. Maybe I will in the future. That'd be an idea. I mean, I just don't like the YouTube recommendation thing, because I want to look at small channels instead, or the independent small channels. I want to give them a chance. So YouTube just tries to push us to the mainstream channels, and a lot of times I don't want to watch mainstream channels or some of those with lots of views, because to me, some of those shows are garbage. It's garbage, okay? Garbage got a lot of views. I mean, congratulations to the video. Yeah, congratulations for people to do that, but at the same time, I just don't like watching certain things. Yeah, yeah, it's just yeah. Well, lately YouTube's been kind of laxing on what they do. I've noticed. I know before they were getting strict, but they've been laxing because I've seen a couple of videos. There was one of girls basketball. Two sides are really just seriously fighting each other. I don't know if it was over a fall or something. I just went berserk. Yeah, that's been up there like a couple of years. I thought, wow. Yeah, especially those ladies nowadays. They're bigger, stronger and faster than back when I went to high school. Bigger, stronger, and faster. Less fatter, of course. Less fatter, but bigger, stronger, and faster. I mean, there's ladies out there. Eh, oh yeah. Oh, the fights in basketball. Okay, I'll try to get into another subject. I was just saying I saw a video of them fighting. Just weird. Okay, yeah, and oh, let's see. I just want to give those small channels a chance. I wish YouTube would have a separate thing where you want to see small channels. I mean, and then put yes, Give the small channels a chance. You know, I want to give them a chance because back when I started, small channels had chances. They gave chances to small channels. Not anymore. Yeah, small channels got to basically hook up to a big channel, you know, to get the views going. And trying to be famous on Twitter or X or whatever you call it, that's very hard to do unless you buy a check mark from Elon Musk. Because I noticed my views on the X or Twitter has went down. I've noticed that too. Yeah, it's just so weird. And I'm not an Instagram guy because Instagram, all it is pictures. And back when I was a kid, my mother, bless her heart, she took the most boring pictures ever. Everybody's standing there. You know, just posing pictures. I mean, it's just so boring. It's just so boring. It reminds me of, you know, it just doesn't do anything for me. When I do look at pictures, I like to take action pictures where people actually moving. Yeah, that's what it is. Boring pictures. Yeah, that's what I call it. Because to me it's boring. Oh, I guess there was a time in the 1800s before film got seriously going. Yeah, it's true. Moving pictures. Yeah, before the moving pictures got serious, okay, the post pictures. Well, that's kind of fine back then because back then cameras weren't as advanced as they are now. But still, there's people and they're boring post pictures. Just bores the crap out of me. I mean, I can't look at those pictures. You know, I just can't. I mean, I had one lady from the Philippines one time on Facebook sometime back. She always posed herself eating some kind of dinner in a restaurant. That is so boring. So boring. I mean, it's just, yeah, maybe their mom would like it. Of course, mom got to be polite. Mama and Papa always like their kids' pictures. Yeah, so boring. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so boring. See, I'll pour some water in the ice water to melt it a little. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I gotta start kind of cutting down on the soda pop because I've been drinking like 3 cans of RC a day. I gotta kind of be careful. Yeah, I gotta try to stay away from the RC cola. Yeah, because that stuff's nothing but sugar and all that other artificial crap. I like RC, you know, it's pretty good pop. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, oh, oh, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like tonight everybody's having fun. Yeah, everybody's having fun tonight. Oh yeah, then also, well, I did a couple of out of town videos before it got too cold, and yeah, Fairmont, Minnesota. Fairmont, Minnesota. Yeah, Fairmont, Minnesota. That's right. Yeah, they had a bunch of statues of hogs. It was just so weird. I must have saw about 10 statues of hogs. Pretty hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, then when I went to Winnebago, a lot of businesses were vacant. And one restaurant was kind of closed because of lack of staff, or was it family matters or something? I don't know. Anyway, I went there and
I was going to do the supermarket, but there was some guy in a backpack. I think he was homeless. I want to try to avoid him, because anybody with a backpack, you never know what's going to happen. So back when I was a younger man, when I watched America's Most Wanted, the host John Walsh would always say, if you see a stranger with a backpack, be cautious. Because he showed shows of people picking up hitchhikers with a backpack, and then they pull something out of the backpack. And then it's usually something like a weapon or something, Yeah. And John Walsh used to say, be wary of it. Yeah. Good advice. Yeah. Well, speaking of, yeah. Yeah, I picked up this book for $1. I'm going to read that eventually. John Walsh, Tears of Rage. He's one of my favorites. He was one of those people that helped get the criminal sentences up. And Sharon Tate's mom did that, because of what happened in the 70s with her daughter, plus other people. Oh, you never heard of him? Yeah, he used to be on America's Most Wanted. Yeah, they have those old shows on YouTube. Yeah, he'd talk about certain people who are like wanted and stuff like that. And they're catching people left and right. First guy that ever was posed on TV, he was caught right away. Oh yeah, a lot of the criminals, they watch that on TV. They watch it on TV. Yeah, some just give up. Some just say, "Hey man, I give up," because where are you gonna hide? You're on television. I mean, that was before the internet. Let's see, 80s and 90s. That was before the internet explosion. Yeah, but still, being on TV. I mean, I know a lot of scumbags and losers that like that show. Yeah, they actually like watching that show. Yeah. Yeah. Well, John Walsh, about him. Yeah. His son, Adam, got killed by a guy named O'Toole. He was friends with that kooky guy named Lucas. And those two went on a crime spree across the country, just murdering people at random. Just at random. Oh, there's some guy there. Let's rob him. Boom, 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 boom. Then dead. Take their money or whatever. Because those serial killers, they're always going to steal money because they gotta eat, and they gotta act like they're legitimate customers to the businesses. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah, O'Toole and Lucas are dead now, which is good. Yeah, because later on they said that it was O'Toole that killed Adam, and the police investigator said that. And yeah, that was, like I say, he's not on any TV thing anymore, and he even said once in an interview a while back, he said, I'd rather be a suburban dad with my son alive than be a celebrity with my son dead. That's what John Walsh said. I believe him 100%. One of the few people that would rather not be a celebrity in that way. I mean, I wouldn't either. Not me. I wouldn't. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, parents out there, watch your kids seriously. Watch them very carefully. Watch who they talk to. Never know. Never know who you talk to. Yeah. Never know. Yeah. I was been roughed up by adults when I was a kid, and of course my father didn't care, and my mother just accepted everything my father said. But oh well, that's what happens. Yeah, things like that happen. It's just so weird, so weird. Yeah, so weird. Ow! And my ankle likes to snap. Oh, my left one too. That's unusual. It's usually my right one. It's just so weird. So weird. Oh, this stuff is really kicking my brain in. It's going. Kicking my brain. Yeah, this stuff's kicking my brains. Yeah, it just really put me in another world. Yeah, really putting me in another world. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh boy. Boy, I'm so tired. Oh, so tired. I gotta think. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you. Oh yeah, I had some Loctite glue. That was so weird. Get this. I had Loctite glue. See on my apartment and Park Avenue. I hooked up that thing to put my phone on. After a while, it fell out. Yeah, I call it Gilligan's Island glue. That's a Loctite glue. Is Gilligan's Island glue? It sticks and then it doesn't. Oh, Loctite, Loctite glue. I call it Gilligan's Island glue. L Locktight is how it's pronounced. Um, okay, I'll spell it Loctite. Loctite. Yeah. Let's see. Is it blurry or can you see? Yeah. Yes, that's Gilligan's Island glue. That's what I call it. Gilligan's Island glue. That time when they were like, let's say they glued the minnow with some glue, and then all of a sudden Gilligan had this plate, and then he tipped it over, and some of that glue in the water. Then he tried to warn the others, but the other side he was being an idiot because usually when he talked, you just didn't make sense. But at that time, he was right. He's like, told you," like he wanted a cookie. Ah, oh, that's good water. That is good water. Yeah. Yeah, boy, it is. Yeah, just oh, wow. I just oh man. Yeah, I just can't wait someday when I go traveling again and having fun. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh. 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 Let's see. Now I got to think here. I got to think what to say. Let's see. What should I say? Oh, oops. What should I say? I'm thinking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got to remember tomorrow. I got to get lottery tickets. Yeah. You know, tomorrow I got to buy lottery tickets so I don't win again. So I've been on a losing streak. Yeah, I mostly get Lotto America. Oh, let's see. I got like one $2, like 1 4 and 1 5 thus far. And the $5, let's see, October 14th, December 2nd. Yeah. Last time I won was December 2nd, November,
And before that was October 14th. Yeah. It's been spread out for 3 months. Usually I win a bunch of $2 tickets in a row, but I've been having bad luck lately. It's just so weird. So weird. Oh. I'm just kind of yawning. Yawning because I'm just so tired. Oh, man. Yeah, well, like I said, I'll go back to the Grand Marquis. I just enjoy driving it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, you don't even have to floor the car for it to go really fast. It's just weird. And a lot of vehicles, you notice when you have to go real fast, you gotta stop it to the floor for it to kick. Don't have to the Grand Marquis. Go a little over halfway. That's all it takes. Zoom! That's a lot of fun. A car it moves better than people think. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the thing. It's just weird about that car. See, it's built on a Crown Victoria platform. The Mercury at the time was like the more fancy model, but of course they make the Fords the fastest after a while, of course, because the main thing is Ford. Henry Ford. He's invented, but improved on the vehicles. He didn't invent the vehicle per se, but he improved on it. But anyway, the Mercury name came from Mercury came from the name was 1938. I've read it was by Edsel Ford. Yeah, Edsel Ford invented the Mercury, the one that had the Ford Edsel named after him. The car that was a total flop. But when I saw the Edsel, I think it looks all right. It's a collector's car worth money. Huh. Worth lots of money if it's in nice shape. The ugly old Edsel, it's worth money now. Especially the convertible. Yeah, people are surprised sometimes those vehicles that that are like ugly, and yeah, they get a lot of money for it. Yeah, some vehicles that it's just so weird. Yeah, there's another one that's worth a lot of money. It's like the 1963 Chevrolet Corvette. That's worth a lot of money because it's how it's shaped. See, there's two kinds of windows on the Corvette. There's the total back window, like on every other vehicle. Then there's the split window on the Corvette, the little split window. And there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, the split window is cool. Oh, I love the split window. If I had my choice, if I could afford the 63 Corvette, I'd take the full window. The split window, it's hard for me to look back at stuff because the line in the middle would distract me. Nothing against the vehicle's back window per se. For me, when I'm driving it, I'd rather have the total window. If of course I'll never afford that vehicle with premium lighted gas. Yeah, forget that. Bad enough my 70 Buick Park Avenue, the only gas I ran on that car was premium lighted. That is the 352 barrel V8. That's just so weird. So weird. Yeah, so weird. Okay, 4 males and no females. Okay, cool. No, there's not a female tonight. Yeah, guess all the females have either went to bed, watch TV, or go out of town tonight and have some fun. That's all right. Ladies deserve fun, especially the ones that have to put up with mean men, because on the average, men are meaner than women. Yeah. I mean, in my say, yeah, as I say it, as I say it now, in my world, as I look at it, that men are like meaner than women on the average. And women are smarter than men in my world. Because everybody's got a different world. Everybody's met different people. Everybody's got different opinions. It's like because a lot of men, for example, like to watch sports on TV. I used to a lot when I was a kid, but as I got older, the strikes got me down. And I didn't like the football's new rules and celebrations at the time, you know. In baseball, the 94 strike just ruined it for me. Especially when I read an article about some guy making $3 million a year saying, oh, I'm not getting paid enough. I thought, for playing baseball? Are you kidding? Yeah. Yeah. Then, oh, yeah, basketball. Yeah, I did like basketball, but after a while, yeah, I mean, I like playing the sport, but I'm not really into watching it too much anymore because I lost interest, you know, and I don't know, with the pro sports, except for mixed martial arts, watching the ladies fight, I've lost interest in sports in general, unless if I play it. But now that I'm 59 years old, let's say there's a senior league, which I doubt. Yeah, I couldn't play with the kids; they'd be too fast. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. You know, it's too much about the salaries part. Players move around constantly. You know, there's really not any team camaraderie anymore. You know, you don't see that now. It's everybody's always moving from team to team. They say if a player's on a whole team, they're all usually in their separate lives. Once the season's over, they go to their families or their friends outside of sports, like business managers or owners of certain places that are fancy. You know, they'll be friends with them, of course. Sure, why not? I mean, if I owned some, say, fancy restaurant where it was required to wear a suit and tie and I was making a lot of money, well, I'd be like to meet those rich people. Why not? You know, the chance of me doing that would be zero. So for most people, chances are very, very small. So people just don't realize that. People don't realize that people have these wild dreams. I mean, I don't know timestamp. I probably said it before in other shows, but a lot of these ladies I get on the X or Twitter, they're looking for rich guys. It's comical. Rich people don't go on the X. I have a friend named Vince who has a lot of wealthy relatives. He told me not one of my wealthy relatives will go on social media looking for dates. He says they go places. He says they go to orchestras and fancy restaurants. And yeah, oh yeah, I got some rich relatives too. I mean, not wealthy relatives, but you know, they're the same way. They're the same way. They meet each other. They go places. They don't go on social media much. You know, they don't go out much unless if they're outcasts in the higher class, then maybe they'll go on social media. You know, but the ones that are popular that do stuff, the rich people, they're not going to go on social media too much, except maybe they'll do YouTube videos of themselves in their speedboats going around and say, oh, I'm a captain of a little ship here. It goes very fast. It goes about 75 knots going down the ocean. I can cut through thunderstorms and blah, 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 you know. And oh, my wife, she's a fine one. Let's see, I'm about 77 years old, and also it's about 24, and I met her someplace. And, yeah. But once in a while, I mean, it goes with young men and older women too in the rich parts too. Don't forget, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Because I've known old ladies that want younger guys too. I've known those, and that's fine. I've known them both ways. I just know them both ways.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. I just hope the winter doesn't get too much. Okay. 5 males and 1 female. Hope it isn't that. Oh, maybe it's not him. No. Or maybe. I don't know. That guy from Greece, Paisonanis. Yeah, the guy from Greece. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Where was I? I'm in the twilight zone. I'm in the twilight zone. I'm in the twilight zone. Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm in the twilight zone. Yeah, I just can't help it. Their timestamp. Sometimes I get in the twilight zone when I'm flying around. I can't help it. Yeah, I just can't really help it. Yeah. Yeah, it just thinks since I was a kid and growing up. See, oh, by the way, timestamp. I know it doesn't sound interesting, but this is my personal opinion. I'll say on team sports in a different perspective. Okay. Okay. The reason you don't get baseball players like in the poor section in the United States, you know why? I'll tell you why. First off, in a lot of the poor sections, a lot of the baseball fields are in decay or torn down. That's the same for middle class neighborhoods. Yeah. There was like 2 of those Little League baseball fields I played in Harkoff Park. They tore them down. They were actually cool fields. That was a total pitcher's park in Little League baseball. That was just weird. They tore them down, but I can see why though. Is in the side there. There's like people's houses. I guess they were getting mad because the balls get in the yard. Oh, these kids are in my yard. I'll go to city council. I don't want kids in my yard. Me too. Yeah, do something about it. I want to move. Yeah, me too. Good citizens that don't commit crimes. And city council, oh, yeah, let's tear the fields down. Which, anyways, yeah, private property owners get mad, and people shouldn't trespass on their land. That's a good point to the property owners. Got to look at it that way. Because I remember one time when I was doing my YouTube video out in Janesville, I was doing it by I thought it was a church. This is no lie. Let's see. I'm gonna Google my phone search. Okay, I'm gonna show you what that guy kind of looked like, a miniature one. It flipped you out. It did look like him in a miniature way. That guy had that church in Janesville. It'll blow your mind. But he was like a miniature version of wrestler Dr. Death Steve Williams. That was just so weird. He comes out by my window. He says, "What are you doing parking by my house for?" I said, "I thought it was a church." "No, it's my house." "I'll go someplace else." "Yeah, you better," he said. I took off. He followed me for a block and left. Yeah, but technically, I have a right to park there. But at the same time, the Janesville police are going to stick up for him because he owns that church. And, oh, hello, Bob. Welcome. Yeah, so have you been talking to any unusual people lately? I'm just wondering. Because I noticed my contacts have been telling me that you've been talking to certain people, my contacts out there. Because we have a contact system. Because, I'm part of the bigger group, Bob. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Free country. God bless America. Yeah, free country, right? It's all right. Bob, I'm going to tell you something, Bob. When you're up to my level, you think it's all peaches and cream? Think again, pal. I've got some filthy stuff that'll make your mind spin.
And I got to take it because I'm in a group where I'm supposed to take it. I'm in a different group now than I was in that past group, Bob. This group is different, much different. And I'm the bottom of the barrel, Bob. I'm the bottom of the barrel. And I don't care. So what? That's the way I feel, Bob. That's the way I actually feel. And I'm not lying neither. My friends will tell you that. My friends will tell you that. My friends in the chat, the very few friends I have. I know. That's fine, Bob. Do what you want. If you feel it'll help you. Well, thank you, Bob. But at the same time, do what you want. Do what you feel is best for yourself. Don't never do stuff for my benefit. Do it for your own channel, Bob. Do it for your channel. Don't do it for my benefit. See, I do stuff for my channel. See, yeah, my one top friend told me, he said about my food reviews. He said that my food reviews are repetitive. You know what that means? It's the same old boring stuff. And that's fine. I take it. That's fine. But I already told him that my food reviews are comical because it's all basically the same. Is my food reviews are a joke. I go to town sometimes, and in that one video I talked in my arch rival, Tom Van McKelding. Candy is so great, yeah, in my own style. There's people out there who's going to be offended by it. So what? I don't care. Right? You see, Bob, this is my hobby. This YouTube is my hobby. I wouldn't care if I got 100 subscribers tomorrow, Bob. I wouldn't care. 100 views per video makes me happy, Bob. And I got very few 100 views per video. 100 views per video. You know what? I don't even care. So what? Who cares? You do what you want, Bob. I understand. I'll be your friend, but on the outside, Bob, too. Because, Bob, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't get you in any of those people in my group. Because as a bottom man, I gotta toe the line, brother. I gotta toe the line. Because that's the way it is in the video business, Bob. That's the way it is in the video business. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth, Bob. Timestamp Guy will tell you that. Timestamp Guy is pretty famous, even in the more famous chat rooms. A lot of people talk about Timestamp Guy. Some people even email me and say, yeah, the Timestamp Guy. I said, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm chat moderator. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a timid chat moderator. That's right. That's my friends help me because they know more about who to boot out than I do. Because as a chat moderator with my friend Bob, I'm a clown. I'm nothing but a clown. That's what I am. A clown. But you see, up in that level, it's tough, Bob. Very tough. I'm happy here.
And in this level where I'm at, I told the line, Bob. I told the line. That's what I do. I told the line. You can go anywhere you want, Bob. I mean, don't just go or not go on my account. You decide for yourself, Bob. That's what you do. It's your channel. You decide for yourself and your channel what you think works the best. Like I do. Like I do. Oh, I've had some people that told me, Bob, that my subscribers, my Tom videos are stupid and brainless and all that. You know what? I don't even care. So what? I don't care what they say about me, Bob. I don't care. I really care. You're a great guy, Bob. Don't get me wrong. I wish I could get you. Yeah, well, I'm not making fun of him, Timestamp. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, Timestamp. I'm just trying to show my good friend Bob that it's tough in this level. It's tough. I got to toe the line. That's what I do, toe the line. It's different. Much different where I'm at. And I can't really, per se, tell the people up in that level, say, oh, my brother wants to be on YouTube. And now, you know what they tell me? STFU. That's what they say to me. STFU. And I got to STFU when they say it in that level, Bob. That's how the video business works. It's tough in that level, Bob. I wouldn't lie to you. You're my friend. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, Bob. I know you've taken a lot of child abuse. So did I. I've taken more child abuse than most people. You know what? Nothing I can do about it. All these talk shows that say, oh, get a lawyer, get a lawyer. I've talked to doctors and lawyers and cops, and they do nothing. But I don't take my anger out on good people like you, Bob, or no other good people. Because good people are always my friends, Bob. That's right. Good, honest people are my friends. That's right, Bob. I've lived a lot of my 59 years in the poor section of town, Bob. And I was in the bottom. But that was fine because I used survival. A lot of YouTube channel people that do this bragging, they never been in the bad sides of town like I have. Yep. That's right. I guess, Bob, you must have left. Okay, Bob. I'm going to say goodbye. Who's in the room? There's one person. See, there's one person in the room. I wonder who it is. Is that you, Bob, or is that you, Timestamp? Oh, okay, Timestamp. I wasn't hurting his feelings, Timestamp. I was being nice to him. It blows my mind, Timestamp. I was being nice to the dude. I was telling the truth. Isn't that? Oh, okay. I was being cool with him. I feel I am. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Look at Skip Schwink. You remember, you heard of Skip Schwink, right? He was on that CIA, but I thought he did a very good job as this leader. He said a lot of lines real fast. That's hard to do. Yeah. Well, Bob, I hope you're still in the room, but if you left and I don't know. Well, sure, but I've seen him in IMDb. He's been on a lot of programs actually. Some are more important than, let's say, like
his security guard or his chauffeur driver or his desk clerk or his elevator operator. Well, he's done more than just that. I mean, when he was on that CIA and that one, when he was doing the leadership thing, he had to memorize tons of lines. I couldn't do that. I couldn't talk fast like Skip Schwenk. Yeah. But look at Skip, though. He can't go up to the executives and say, oh, get this person, that person. He can't do that. Skip can't do that. I mean, I can't get anybody in Jimmy's group. Bob has to understand that when I'm way on the bottom here, I can't do that. You know, I'm just telling the guy the truth. I was just telling Bob the truth, you know, it's the truth. I was just trying to help the guy. I just tell the truth. It's the way it is. Oh. Oh, okay, that's up to you, Bob. Yeah, well, maybe, I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'll see what I can do, Bob. I'm not going to guarantee anything. I've been talking to some relatives that are way ahead of me in real life. I can't guarantee anything on that. They're way more talented than I am. They're way more educated than I am. I'm trying to get a separate video group together, okay? Now, I don't know. I got to talk it over with this different group, per se. Yeah. You know, I'm just saying, timestamp. I can't guarantee anything, though. I mean, we're not going to get nearly as high as that group I'm in now. No way. We don't. Oh, thank you, Court. Thank you very much. Yeah. That. Oh, that Winnebago, Minnesota. That was an experience. All those closed buildings. I wish I could actually go inside the buildings and look around. Yeah. Oh, and that 2 in Winnebago, the one I was going down that side street towards the end, that was that other hardware store. Yeah, that's going to be demolished. Oh, inside that building, it was sinking. Yeah, the floor was sinking. The roof was just, oh yeah, it'll cost more than what it's worth. Oh, and by the way, so you know George's Bar in New Ulm, that one video I did, Court, remember? Remember that George's Bar video I did? I talked to a guy who was a blue hat guy that was going inside and looking around. You know what he told me? How much it'll cost to rework the whole building? How much it's going to cost George's Bar? $3 million. That's what he told me. No one's going to pay that. I wouldn't. It's a money-losing proposition. You know, as much as I know there's people out there that say, oh, I wish I was a Powerball winner. I'd go buy George's Bar. Yeah, shut up, you know. Oh, okay, Bob. That's cool. That's cool, Bob. Yeah. No, it's okay. You see what you want, Bob. You know, that's except for certain people I really don't want to talk about, okay? Certain people generally I don't want to talk about because, you know, I'll talk to you about that in personal email. I'll make a deal. You can talk about it in personal email, like not in this chat. You can talk about my personal email. You know, I'll tell you where I'm at, Bob. Hummingbird@gmail.com. Email me personally, Bob. Go ahead. You can email me personally. That's fine. Want to keep things private? You don't want to say certain things? You don't have to in this chat. Who cares? You see, I'm a clown, Bob. I'm a failure. I'm nothing, man. Nothing. That's all right. Oh, you think you're behind? No, don't think that way. No, it takes time. It takes time to build it. I think when I got 100 subscribers, I think it took me like 4 or 5 years to get 100 subscribers. Yeah, when the time I went to New Orleans, Louisiana, it was a little over 2 years. How many subscribers I had? 13. That was it. 13 subscribers. Oh, I could do a YouTube history on it and my own subscribers. If you want to see it, I'll do it if you request it, Bob. I'll do that for you. I don't care. It's a throwaway video. I do throwaway videos. The upper people understand that, Yeah, I'm just a clown, Bob. That's all I am. I'm a clown. That's fine. I don't care. My leader makes fun of me pretty often. That's all right. I don't mind. I don't mind. Like I say, hummingbirdrandy@gmail.com. You can find me there. You personally email me if you want. That's cool. Bob, I've told you I come from the bad side of town. And if there's certain things you want to say in the chat, don't say in the chat. Say in my email. That's cool. No, thank you. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Go email me. You don't have to. That's yeah, that's cool. It's all right. Oh, well, you too, Bob. You too. I mean, I don't know. Have I done something wrong? I don't understand. I thought I was cool with him. I was telling the reality. He thinks my channel is all nice. And you have a good evening too, Bob. Yeah, told me you could email me if you don't want to say it in the chat. I'll tell you what, Timestamp. You can email me, okay? Anything personal you got to say, not in the chat, that's cool, okay, Timestamp? Email me, timestampguy@hummingbirdrandy@gmail.com, okay, Timestamp? Please email me, okay, Timestamp, please? Thank you, Timestamp. Thank you. Oh, Timestamp. Oh, you're emailing me. Thank you. Oh, no. Maybe I'll give you a curtsy. Yeah. No. Okay. I'll do that. Might as well. Yeah, it's all small letters. It's all small letters. Oh, the king is in? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, royalty. Oh, yeah. I'll try the curtsy thing. Yeah, like they do in France. Something like that. Yeah, it's. I don't have enough space. I can't do that. Otherwise, I gotta learn to do the curtsy thing. They did in France when they bow to people. Yeah, and if those noble people were insulted back then by the common people, sometimes they'll chop the head off because he didn't insult royalty back in those days. You always had to be curtsy to him and very nice to him. Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Highness. Yes, Your Highness. Oh, thank you for the crumbs you have thrown on the floor for me to eat, Your Majesty. I will eat them. And they, yeah, some people had to act that way to royalty back then. Yeah. Get this, Queen Victoria herself. She was this lady. She looked kind of harmless. She used to wave her baton to have the military attack. She ran over 50% of the world. Queen Victoria did from England. Had 50% of the world at one time. Yeah. And she looked like just plain plump woman. Yeah. It was just weird. Oh, Victoria must have been smart in psychology or something. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, timestamp. Thank you very much. See, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it at all. Nothing wrong with it at all, you know? I mean, I have some educated members of my family, timestamp. Yeah, I'm trying to get them to do a show with me together, but if it's a yes, I'm going to do it. If it's no, I mean, they're educated people. I mean, they could talk a lot better than me and stuff. I don't know if Bob felt insulted by me. Well, I mean, I can't guarantee that they're going to do a show with me. That's what I was explaining to Bob too. I'm going to put him on with us. Who knows? I know some family members might say, yeah, put Bob on the show. They'd say, you know, who knows? Maybe our show would be in the tank like mine. But I don't care if I'm in the tank. I'm here to have fun. You know, I wish Bob would kind of understand, man. It's a tough business. It's a tough business, this YouTube. It's not easy to come up with characters. I mean, when I was a younger man, I used to come up with 10 times more than I do now. Yeah, okay. There's this one on YouTube where back when I was 15, 16 years old, I was pretending like I was a radio announcer. I don't know if you ever heard that one before, timestamp. It's just weird. Yeah, I wonder, did you want me to find it and turn it on or something, timestamp? I don't know. I'm just kidding. I was 15, 16 years old. I was pretending like I was like a radio announcer. It was weird. I just sounded so much different. You could tell I was depressed, and you couldn't use foul language because then my father, he'd scream his head off. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. We'll play it on my own channel. Okay, let's see. Playlist. See, I think it's under vintage videos and others I'm not in. Yeah. There it is. Huh, oh, it's silent. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong ones. Let's see. Yeah, think here. Okay. Find it. Oh, wait. Oh, that's cassette tapes, wasn't it? Yeah. Different kind of videos I have done. Is that? I think that's it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh. Oh, I where I put my cassette tape things. Doggone it. Are you still there, timestamp? I'm sorry. I'm kind of floating around. Say timestamp. I played one of the Osseo class of '82. This is comical, man. This is even better. Should I play that one instead? Timestamp. I'm gonna turn it on. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Forgive me. Let's see. Make sure I hold this right. Oh God. This is trippy. Sorry about the trippiness. Wasn't that fucking horse shit? That was an Osseo class of '82 done by Lynette Bidkowski. Bob can do better than that himself, man. Bob can do 10 times better than that. Isn't that shitty video? If I would have told Lynette Bidkowski it's a shitty video, you know what she'd say? Well, I don't care because I don't like you. That's what she'd say, and I wouldn't care. And she wouldn't care neither. Yeah, because we hate each other. You know what Lynette said when I met her once in Park Brook? This will blow your mind. You want to know what she said? She says, "Oh, I see you live on 73rd, your family." I said, "Yes." She says, "Oh, why don't you do us a favor? If you haven't done it yet, rent a moving truck, open the truck, get your possessions, put it back in the truck, close the truck, take the family car, and go back to North Minneapolis with the other roaches. We don't want your kind of filth around here."
Yeah, that's Lynette Benkowski, full of class, huh? I hate that woman. I could out insult her any day of the week, but she'll go balling and run to a bunch of those jocks. Yeah, and a couple of them I don't really want to argue with in public, no way. And they're too powerful in some ways. Not just physical, mind you. They can talk. They can do better than me, actually. A couple of them can, yeah. A couple of them can. Oh, I'm sorry. Timestamp. Yeah, isn't that a real bad video? Excuse me, I was just flying. Yeah, kind of. I was just flying around. Yeah, see, Bob can do better than that Lynette Ignacio class of 82. Bob can do much better. See, but I just understand Bob. It's just weird. I was just telling the guy the truth. This is just weird. Oh, yeah. Oh, the one, Lynette. Yeah, Lynette Benkowski. Yeah. She was not a nice person. But I stayed away from her, though, because, she did have a lot tougher friends than me. Oh, yeah. Lynette, that one that was in that video for the Oscar class of 82, she dated some good looking guys, actually. She did, yeah. She always had dates. What they saw in her, well, would appeal to me, but no. She got personality, I'll give her credit. But we hate each other. Always have, always will. Well, yeah, a lot of them died because of too much drugs. Doing a little of this and a little of that. Yeah, fried them and they're like this. And they're buried right in the cemetery. Yeah, kind of in the cemetery. And then after a while, all those selfish people they used to know, don't put flowers in their graves. They'll just be full of weeds. They'll probably have a flat stone, just like some people, full of weeds and dirt all around it, so then you can't see it after a while. A lot of people use those flat stones. There's people get freaky about it. I don't care, but it's just weird. Yeah. 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 Oh, they were my classmates in Osseo class of 82. See, that's why I put the video up. Yeah, I put their video up and I put it on my own YouTube channel. It's really on their Facebook thing. I put it on my YouTube channel. They didn't say anything. I guess they think that's extra publicity. It's all right. I don't care. Let them think that. Maybe it is because a lot of those people filled up to spite me. I know that. I don't care. They're stupid enough to have a boring. They what pay about $80 to have a plate of dinner. You can probably get for $20 at Denny's or something. Oh, I've eaten at places much better than the dinner they'll get in that place. I go to Hy-Vee Deli. That's 10,000 times better because I know it. Hy-Vee, it's like in southern Minnesota. Oh yeah. That's why I put it up for laughs. Yeah. Yeah. Hy-Vee is, yeah. Hy-Vee is first class when it comes to the deli. Oh, okay. Yeah. Go to it. Yeah. You just look around for different, if you like delis, Quirt, always look for different delis, you know. To be honest with you, the best deli, in my opinion, is not Hy-Vee. It was Central Market in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. That was by far the best deli. Oh, that store was so clean, you could eat off the floor at Central Market. You could eat off the floor. That's how clean it is. Oh, their bins were clean as can be. I couldn't clean that good. They always had, you know, vegetables that kept up to date stuff. Yeah. So that's the key when you go to a deli, though. I'd look around. Of course, Buns and Byerly's, they'll be priced out of this world. Oh yeah, and Lund's, they have their prices high on purpose because they just want a certain customer. And there's a lot of very wealthy people. They'll go to the stores and pay the most so they can stay away from the common poor people, as they say. Yeah, because a lot of the very rich don't like the poor people. Oh, I don't want to see poor people. Oh, keep away from them. How bugs would follow them too. Something like that. Yeah, some rich people are like that. Yeah. Let's see, 7 votes. 6 male, 1 female. All right, cool. That's cool. See, I wonder who's in the room. I'm kind of listening to some of the ground controlled. No, not this year, because it's getting kind of cold outside in Minnesota. You know, it's getting kind of cold outside. I like it when it's like a little warmer. Plus, I'm gonna like do parades next year. Parades are like hit and miss too. You know, and the best parade film I've done by far, in my opinion, is Vining, Minnesota. It'll blow you away. A town of 62 people. You should have seen the vehicles they had over there. It'll make your head spin. Well, if you want to see that one, I'll put that up if you want to watch it through my camera, or you can watch it later in your own time, or you don't watch it at all. You hate parades, cool. That's cool. But towns, yeah, I'll work on that. I got to think of other towns. Yeah, say Walnut Grove would be one of them. That'd be interesting. That's yeah, that's where Laura Ingalls Wilder lived. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, filming parades. Some I did okay, and some I didn't. But I tried to like film the whole thing. But there's ones okay, and I'm not gonna tell the business they are. But in various parades videos, say if I get ripped off by a business, I won't put them on my film. I'll edit it out completely. I won't say what the business is. I just don't put it on my film, because they don't deserve filming. Yeah, Hollywood people did that too. They were mad at certain people. Say a certain Hollywood executive didn't like, say, Coca-Cola. Let's cut the Coca-Cola out of the scene, or let's put some paint over it. I hate the executive Coca-Cola. Yeah, they have arguments like that too in the film industry. Oh yeah, yeah. I wish I had editing stuff like they do, editing intelligence. Man. Oh man, yeah, yeah. You see, the thing about me and some other channels in the small channel areas, reason I don't do nearly as many as they do is I spend time editing my videos. If I can, I try to edit the best I can. There's some of these clowns. They'll put videos up of anything. Camera goes like this, or oh, hi there. This is Reggie Coy. I am such a cool guy. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is my oven timer. It turns on and off and everything else. Make sure you give my video a thumbs up and please give a nice comment and tell all your friends you can. Tell them to like my videos. Thank you. Those kind of clowns, you know, those kind of clowns I can't stand. So who cares if they like or dislike videos? Who cares? I don't care. I do this for a hobby. Like my mom, I used to do film for hobbies, the silent film. Yeah. Yeah, I have one way back when I was like a baby, and my sailor outfit. I still have my sailor outfit. I saved it from the dumpster. Otherwise, if I didn't save it, it would have been in the dumpster. Yeah, just so weird. Yeah. Uh, Awkward. I just feel so different right now. It's just weird. Yeah, I'm just glad you Wild Horse fans have been with me all this time. It's just weird. Sometimes, you know, so I'm sorry if it, I don't know. Like I say, I was going to get some relatives in the future. Hopefully, we could work on some shows together and plan. No guarantee. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Nothing I can do about it. That's the way it goes. I just keep trying. I want to do shows with the other people. Yeah. I had one friend I was doing a show with. He's the most talented guy who never tried. His name is Cokehead Tortoise. And Coquette Tortoise, if you're out there, and once I get my video split screen going, you'll definitely be on my show. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm just, you know, yeah, that's what I say. I'm always grateful for my friend who's done practically everything for me way back when I was only a 404 subscriber. A friend who helped me out 3 times. I thank him forever for what he's done. I've met lots more people. More people are interested in my channel now than it was before that. I always thank my good pal for his help. Yeah, but he's told me behind the scenes, do your own thing, Randy. That's what you do. Do your own thing. I said, okay. And I'd rather do my own thing. I'd rather. Brain-wise, I'm a dingling, but oh well, right? Who cares? Who cares if I'm a dingling? Yeah, I remember Chuck Berry when he sang that song got to #1, My Dingling. Never had another hit again. A lot of people got mad at him for that song after his #1. Before that, Chuck Berry got all kinds of hits, like top 5 to top 20. I mean, that was big back then. You get a top 20 hit, you're making money. And Berry was a smart man. He wanted a lot of money. You better pay him. Because they'll find people that are honest that'll pay them all the time. They'll go to those places all the time. That was the way Berry did it. Yep. But that song, one song, when he was saying My Ding-a-ling, that was it. It ruined his career. It was just weird. But he still could draw people. He still got on shows, but so it's the way it happens. Yeah, just like my brother when he was in the Navy, he told about this band in San Diego. A lot of times they draw like over 600 people. And they've been in venues that was much bigger, you know. My brother asked him once, the band leader, this is weird. He says, how many top 40 hits have you had? He laughed at my brother so hard he almost fell on the floor. He said, are you kidding? Are you kidding? He says, no, seriously. He says, he told my brother this. He says, in order to get a top 100 hit, he said, you got to drive your car 100 miles an hour while getting hit by a meteor in outer space. That's what he said. And he wasn't kidding. It's hard to get a top 100 hit. It actually is. Because there's some bands that'll do it many times. Yeah. Like Tom Petty and Tom Petty, the Heartbreakers, had so many hits, it wasn't even funny. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when Mankato used to get these singers in concerts. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and Tom Petty alone was one of the very few that sold out all the time. They always sold out. Oh, yeah. Anytime I tried to get tickets for Tom Petty, it was always sold out. Yeah, you pay what? About $50, $75 for the nosebleeds. Well, it's higher now, but back then, 50 to 75 bucks for the nosebleed section. Probably have some guy about 6'9" and 400 pounds blocking you. Never know. It's hard for me to go to stadiums and people say, hey, you go down a little bit, you're a tall guy, I can't see. Okay. Yeah, I just watch on TV. Easier. A lot easier nowadays to just watch on TV. So I go like this. Like a time I was watching a baseball game with my father and uncle at Metropolitan Stadium. They had this beam up front. My dad would go around. He said, "Okay, Randy, go ahead, Eddie." I said, "I can't see." I said, "Dad, I can't see." My dad would say, just shut up. I'm the one paying for it. And Ed, he pays for his ticket. So you get a free ticket and I'll just sit down and shut up. I shut up. Sometimes I just sat and stared at the beam and I thought, okay, I can just listen to it. Because sometimes they play like Herb Carneal. Well, announcing the game, and without watching baseball, he was probably the best ever. That was just weird. Yeah, it's nice to get into that baseball stuff, not anymore. Yes, it looked like a nice stadium timestamp, but it smelled it. It just had a funky smell. I didn't know what it was. It smelled funky, man. No, no, seriously. I don't know. I don't think I don't know if the owners had to pay for it at the time, or well, nowadays the state pays for it, but back then the owners paid for a lot more stuff. But owners now will tell the legislators, okay, I'll tell you what, I own this bank and I'll do favors for you if you do this and vote for this way, that way. Okay, there you go. Those banks, once the politicians leave, they'll pay lots of dough. Yeah, those banks will pay lots of dough to people they really like. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, well, Metropolitan Stadium. Yeah. 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 What kind of music? Oh wow. I got to think about this one. Um, yeah, I listened to what was it? I got to look it up. I can't remember. Was it? Oh, let's see. See. Yeah, I can't think of it. She's a free and gentle flower, running wild. She's a free. Yeah, that song. That was back in the early 70s. I was listening to that one. Yeah, I get into that song. He just had an excellent voice, and I'm surprised the group didn't go more than one hit, but it happens in the business. But hey, they got one hit. Congratulations. I think it was like the top 5 one time. That's cool. That gets some places. Yeah. Top 5 hit. A lot of bars, high class bars will take them. Yeah. Because they'll sing other songs besides that, you know, because they have a cult fan base that'll pay for them no matter what, you know. There's that always the cult fan base. Yeah. Oh, there's another guy. What's his name? Bobby Womack. Yeah, he had like a one. Yeah, he was like a one-hit wonder, but Womack would draw like 6,000 to 8,000 people in a lot of places. He drew a lot of people, but he had one hit. Oh, you want to hear a real wild song in the 70s? Curtis Mayfield's Pusher Man. Yeah, that one. Oh, wow. That was controversial back then. A lot of stations, no stations in Minneapolis didn't even play that song. That was too graphic. Yeah, they said it was too graphic. Yeah, we're talking about Pusher Man pushing drugs. Back then, stations like, I'm not playing that. Oh no. Oh no, that's going to get the young teenagers to actually do that stuff more. They'd say, which is baloney, but you know, not really. Because you're always going to have those percentage of teenagers, they're going to do what they want. It's the way it is all through history. Because just think like back in the 1890s and 80s and stuff, they had like kids like 6, 8 years old, they'd be drinking whiskey. They did. Yeah, they didn't have laws technically for kids. They should have, but back then, people didn't have knowledge like they do now. They had a lot less knowledge back then in a lot of ways. It's just weird, but then people just discovered stuff. Yeah, the late 1800s, that's when the discoveries really went up. And oh, let's see, my favorite discoveries, in my opinion, most impressive inventions. Yes, I could go way back. For one, it'd be the cannonball. Yeah, the cannonball. That's right. And no, gunpowder. Yeah, it's gunpowder. That's right. Because it blew the cannonball and knocked the Great Wall of China. And walls like the Great Wall didn't work anymore once gunpowder was invented. That's one. And flying on a plane. That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, yeah. I just think another invention. Those car companies now, they make these cars that'll blow away the 60s and 70s. If people would have told me like back in the 70s and 80s that they blow away the 70s, 60s cars in the future, today's cars, I'd laugh and say, well, how are they going to do that? That's impossible. No, they did it. Congratulations to the inventors. Hooray. Yeah, congratulations, seriously. It's like when I rode my nephew's Tesla, that thing just went back against the seats, man. That car had takeoff like a plane. No, it had takeoff like a rocket. That car had takeoff like a rocket. Tesla did, yeah. Took off like a rocket. Yeah. I didn't ask him to drive it. He wouldn't let me, and I wouldn't want to, because if I actually wreck the car, I can't afford to pay him. That's the way he looks at it, and that's the way I look at it too. So we have an agreement on that, my nephew Reed and I. Oh, that's okay. No problem. Timestamp. No problem. I'm glad you guys are still with me, even though I don't even know what I'm thinking a lot of the time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it bothers you. No, I'm sorry. Maybe I should be sober or something. Maybe I'll do better sober. I don't know. I know if I was with my relatives, they said, like, Uncle Randy, I want you to do the show sober. I'd say, okay. And I would. Why not? Because my relatives are very intelligent. And I'll do it sober. I would. Yeah. Because they've done a lot more stuff than I have. So, yeah. I just, uh, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You're my champions. Thank you, Clark. You're the champions. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah. I bought this one for was it $4.99, and they were selling this for almost $40. They used to. I think this one looks better than the WWE belt, in my opinion. The one that says that, the big W thing on it. I think this looks better. This looks like a belt to me. You know, looks like the old style of like NWA wrestling and stuff. Yeah, the new professional wrestling, the acting, it's just not existent because acting and athletic ability, they pay more elsewhere, you know. They pay more elsewhere where there's actual real ability, like mixed martial arts. Fight for real. Oh, yeah. I saw that one where Nate Diaz was going against Gray Maynard. He was a tough man. Oh, Maynard's tough. You should have seen Nate Diaz. He kept looking at the ref. If you ever find it on YouTube so much, you like to scream it, bam, bam, bam. He just hit him until he's his good friend too. One of his best friends. Yeah. Those two are the type of guys, if they're best friends, they don't care what's the belt rings. I'm just too nice of a guy in a way for mixed martial, in a way. Yeah, and it's true. Wrestling fans. Yeah. Well, for the professional wrestlers and stuff, back when I was a kid, there's some of these real big guys, they're like muscular. Then you got these little tiny twerps with twig legs, and then the twig leg guys are just beat them up. The big guys that actually fall over. I just thought that was just a stupid joke. you know? Yeah, it's just sometimes funny. I guess in wrestling, they were all tough back then. No, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, like in the comment section, when Velvet McIntyre wrestles, you should see what the commenters say about Velvet McIntyre. It's was it? Penny Mitchell's lucky she gets 3 drop kicks. and gets kicked in the head too. That's pretty funny. Yeah. And actually, I think Velvet McIntyre is actually pretty. It's just weird. Yeah, just weird. A lot of guys I know where I came from, they liked Velvet McIntyre. Yeah. I'm just flying around. I'm sorry. I'm just not thinking right. No, just send me an email if you feel I should do my show sober instead. Let me know. I'll do my best sober. You know, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really know. It's so weird. Yes, well, yeah, but, yeah, just excuse me. I'm just. Oh wow. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, maybe I'm losing it. I don't know. Should I go? If you think I should go, I'll go. Okay, I'll make a deal. So you got 7 votes, 6 males, 1 female. I know. I did. For the friendly skies of the United. Yeah, I know. It's just weird. I don't know. Oh, I just wish I could win this win a lottery tickets, man. I can do better YouTube videos than easy. I do much better. I really would. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. River Landing. That's right. Ground control to Major Tom. Oh, you too, Quart. I'm sorry. I'm singing just ground control to Major Tom. Major Tom to ground control. Yeah, kids in school, they use that song to pick on kids they don't like. If they don't like some kid named Tom, ground control to Major Tom. Like he's an idiot. Yeah, remember that? So weird. Yeah. Yeah, that's so weird, man. Mhm. Man. Oh, ouch. Ground control to Major. Ground control to Major Tom. As I feel like my middle name is Thomas, so it's Tom. You call me Tom too. Ground control to Major Tom. Yeah, that's for sure. No? Nobody's saying anything. No. Okay, timestamp. I like that timestamp. I like that. That was funny. I like that one. No wonder you're so popular. You actually are a timestamp. I've had people say, "Oh, that timestamp guy said this and that." Yeah, in the Discord chat rooms, I've read that. And elsewhere, it's just, yeah, there's a timestamp guy said that. I said, yeah, cool. Yeah. Yeah, you're beating me in subscribers or timestamp. You got over 1,000. Just time tapping. So what that means, timestamp. And you get the big belt because you're the champ. Timestamp's the champ, and I'll be the little champ. I'll be the television champ. You'll be the heavyweight champ. There you go. You're the world heavyweight champ, and I'm the world television champ. Yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah. Yeah. I still like that belt. Paid $4 and I think 80 cents for it, and they were charging before that. It was like from 28 to 36 bucks for it, and it went down to about $4. Yeah, I had to grab it. I would have paid more, but I thought, hey man, it looks cool. And this one with a tiny fence and tiny men and all that, I paid like $1 for it. Some of that tiny stuff is in Wadena in the dump because I forgot to get it. Yeah. Oh well. What can you do? I just lead a funny and strange life. Oh well. What can you do? What can you do? Sometimes I'll just get mad driving my Mercury. And then sometimes I'm driving, I barely step on it. I drive a Mercury, you look down, 80, oops, 80? Go slow down. Yeah. Yeah, it's strange about my Mercury Grand Marquis. You can have it like almost halfway to the floor, and you'll go about 80 miles an hour. And my Grand Marquis, it picks up. It's just weird. You barely touch the gas, and the speed goes, oops. Yeah, I'm glad I had cruise control on that car. I'm glad. Yeah, the Park Avenue, you had to step on a little harder. This car's much faster than the Park Avenue. It's just weird. Yeah. Yeah, Park Avenue. Yeah, it didn't have takeoff. But it climbed up after a while, yeah. But Grand Marquis takes off and keeps going. Now the Grand Marquis, I'd blow the Park Avenue's doors off, I'll put it that way. And I'm not kidding. That's just like the time I raced my 72 Oldsmobile Delta 88 was a 352 barrel. I raced a 72 Newport or something like that. I think I had the 440 it had to. We took off from the stoplights like out in Brooklyn Boulevard and Brooklyn Center. That car just disappeared on me. One dude says, can't you go faster? I said, I got nothing on the floor. My foot was kissing the floor. The gas pedal was say gas pedals like this. My foot was like this. I was pressing the hell out of it. And there goes, here's my 88. Here's the Newport. That thing just disappeared on me. It was funny. Like, those Newports are pretty fast. I was impressed. And Newport's just basically a big, it's just weird. Newport is kind of a big, kind of a boxy car. Not that boxy, but boxy. You know, yeah, you can use it for young people with a good time, but you think it's more like for senior citizens who, drive to the, I don't know, drive to the senior reunions and stuff. Rich seniors come in. Oh, Albert. Oh, hey there, Frank. How you doing? Oh, fine. Let's say I'm surgery at the hospital. I had my nose fixed up and blah 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 blah. And talk about their health and yeah, what boring conversation. Yeah, what boring conversation. Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Sometimes I have a lot of people, sometimes I don't. I don't mind having one person. Doesn't bother me at all. I have fun. Life's to have fun. I don't know. I thought I've been a nice guy tonight. I mean, nobody's been complaining how I've acted. Everybody thinks I'm fine, it seems like. I don't know. I mean, if I ever hurt anybody's feelings, I mean, I'm sorry. I don't try not to hurt feelings because if I want to hurt feelings, I'll be insulting. That's just like my friend said, when you're up to our ranks, you take it in the chin. That's what he said. You take insults in the chin. Yeah, that's what you do. It's hard to, but I had to. I've had to. Yeah, it isn't easy. I just have to keep doing it, I guess. You know, just have to keep doing it. Oh, wow. Yeah. Say, timestamp, the Osseo class of 82 reunion video, did that stink? Did that stink? Oh, oh wow. Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, no, what else? Let's see. Still have 7 votes, 6 males and 1 female. That must be Quirt, probably, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Just, yeah, I just, see I've done. What have I done? I don't remember. Oh, maybe I'm getting Alzheimer's disease. My mother had it. Maybe I am. Who knows? Oh, well, what can I do? What can I do? Yeah. It's- Oh, wow. I feel like Tolly on South Park. I have a towel. I like that. I like Tolly. Sometimes you get a towel like Tolly. They're expensive. That's the only thing. You pay big bucks. Get a Tolly. And they sell a lot too. It's just weird. You would want to copy them because those guys will put you to poverty. And that's how rich they are. Yeah, yeah. Those guys from South Park. Oh man. Wow. Yeah, you know what? Let's see. I wonder who's still in the chat. It says 3 people. I know. If you're still here, type step. I'm gonna flip. Put up with my show tonight. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. You're still here. All right. Okay. Oh yeah. Timestamp. This is yours. This is mine. You champ. Anybody who puts up with me has the bigger belt. You know? Yeah, you get the bigger belt. Yeah. Yeah. That's one. Huh. Yeah. 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 There you go. I'm surprised that you have like more subscribers. It's just so cool. Plus, beyond, like I say, a lot of people I've seen him even in obscure places. They've mentioned about you timestamp. It's just weird. Even obscure YouTube channels, you know. I'm not just talking about the popular ones timestamp. Even some obscure ones I've seen it. I've seen someone I think was like, oh, 300-400 subscribers. They're saying something about you timestamp. I thought this person with very few subscribers, weird. But your name gets around, timestamp. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now your name gets around a lot. Yeah, it's just, you know, yeah, like I said, I've been through a lot of negatives in life, but I just try to be a positive person. You know, I try to be nice to everybody if I can, you know. If someone just acts like a total jerk, I'll act like a total jerk in a different way. Yeah, I like doing that. Yeah, yeah, just oh wow, oh, yeah, that's right. I'm back. Yeah, I just yeah, I'm glad I'm keeping up this fuel logbook for my Grand Marquis. That's it. 24 miles to the gallon for last gas mileage. My average is 21. Yeah. Reason it's like a big dip in gas mileage is because when you go up hills and go curves, you lose a lot of gas, especially when you go up hills, steep hills. Yeah, it takes a lot of gas. It's just weird because it's just that's extra cylinders working on the oil. So, you know, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love the V8 engine. Oh, and that V8 engine, I've been told the 4.6 liter, and I've read it, many YouTube videos, it's indestructible, just like the police engines in the Crown Vic. Oh, and by the way, timestamp, did you hear? A lot of police departments in the United States, they're going back to the Crown Vics. Yeah, they take out on mothballs their Crown Vics because they said, hey, we like the Crown Vics. That's what the police always say. We love them. Yeah, because they were quick. Yeah, they were quick, and you know they had enough to put their radios in. You know, if they're going solo or something. Two could be difficult, but it can be done though, because you know in the electronic stuff they make things like thinner and thinner and works really well. So then two police officers can be in the vehicle instead of one. You know, which is a lot better. Two officers per vehicle is much better than one. Let's see. Am I losing or I'm just hmm. Yeah, yeah, I tell you. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad all you wild horse fans. No, seriously, you're all great fans, Wild Horse fans. I always say that all the time. You know, you've been great. I've had some that come and some that go. That's fine. The ones that go, go. Have a nice day. You know, and new ones come in, welcome. Hey, that's what I say. You know, that's all there is to it. Those that, you know, beg for subscribers or get mean to their subscribers and comments and stuff, that scares subscribers away. You know, that'll scare the subscribers away. Yeah, yeah. A lot of YouTube channels do that. You know, they berate their audience and stuff like that, or be insulting. That's not cool. I'm always nice to the fans. The fans are the greatest. They're number one. You know, and I mean it. I mean it. Yeah. I mean, who knows what kooky things I'll do next? I'll think of something. Yeah. That's what I mean, timestamp. Yeah. Like I said, like I explained to him before too, and I'm not lying. Before I went to New Orleans, Louisiana, I had like 13 subscribers in about over 2 years, and I didn't care. I just kept trying. You know, most people in 2 years they'll have like 50 to 100 subscribers, way more than me. You know, I was a struggling channel once, but I kept trying. You know, that's all you can do. I had to learn how to edit edit videos much better myself. And over time, it took me like 4 or 5 years before I figured out how to use the editor button much better. You know, see, that's why I do less videos. A lot of these clown channels that put up what 30, 40 videos a day and never edit anything. It's because in those kind of videos, it's trash. You always edit videos, you know, if you can. Always edit the videos if you can. I mean, at least try. Yeah, I do tons of editing. You know, that's the key. I mean, doing my characters of Tom Van McKeldin and Mitch Victory, that takes a lot of time. You know, that takes a lot of time. You got to come up with ideas, come up with feelings and personalities. It's not easy to do. Sometimes I slip and say the same lines again, and I think, oops. Yeah, I came up with those characters after I put together two people I used to know, two that were kind of cool and two that are scumbags. You know, I put them together into a character. That's what I do. You know, just like Tom Van McKeldin, he's a guy that thinks all women should bow to him and do what he wants, and women only stick with him, but he gets anyway. I knew people like that kind of attitude, and I don't like that kind of attitude. But you know, you put that in McKeldin and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what you do. You get ideas, and then you make certain characters that they're like total idiots. Oh man. Well, hey, you know what? So I got three people in the room. I'm thinking of leaving, but I kind of don't want to. So I got 7 votes, 6 male, 1 female. Cool. I'm happy tonight. I got 7 people. 7. cool. I like it. Even one or two, I don't care. I'm here to have a good time. Have a good time. That's the way I am. Who cares if it's low? I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I get kids around the world that get serve the military and go in combat and stuff. I mean, wow. Oh, I'm gonna tell you a true combat story. My father, yeah, he was friends with this guy named Harvey Peterson from Sabika, and it's in his obituary too. You know what he told my father? And it was 100% believable. In the paratroopers in World War II, right? They had this training and stuff like that. They used to tell the paratroopers, if your buddy is like hung on a tree, you have a choice. Either you do the mission or you help your buddy. And you know what? You do the mission because the mission saves the USA. It's very important to have every last man. That's how they used to say in the military back then. Yeah. Those paratroopers have to agree to it 100%. You know, they just didn't take anybody. Paratroopers, they paid extra money. See, they gave extra money so that way they get the people they actually want. Study them psychologically. You know, they study them psychologically first, then they take them. I wouldn't want to do paratroopers, not me. That parachute breaks, my friends. Yikes. No, thank you. No, thank you. But Harvey did, though. No, he was a paratrooper. He went down. It was a Normandy invasion in World War II. He says, oh, so many soldiers he saw was like hanging on the trees, and my best buddy was up there like that. He said he did a mission. He said, I felt so bad. He told my dad, he said, I felt so bad. I'm drinking for the rest of my life, and I don't care. I'm going to drink myself until I don't wake up anymore. I have to, he told my dad. He says, counselors of stuff have told me that. I just tell them, mind your own business and shut up. That's what Harvey said to my dad, but he told me he would. Yeah, Harvey would. Harvey wasn't a bad guy. People used Harvey for his money all the time because Harvey was kind-hearted, and these drunks, hey, Harvey, can I borrow $20? Oh, no, you don't have to borrow, buy it for him. He kept buying it for these so-called friends who weren't his friends at all. You know? Yeah, that's too bad. Harvey is too nice of a guy. Yeah. He said my dad was one of his few friends he actually paid his way. It was just weird. Yeah, just so weird. Yeah. 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 It's just, yeah, see, the thing about military is it's harder to get recruits to join nowadays in the United States because they want the boot camps like easier, you know. They want them easier. They don't want them real tough where someone has to like hold a push-up down for like 5 minutes, you know, like in the Navy, because my brother told me. Plus, they used to have he told me he had these two heavy bunks that weighed like, so many 100 pounds. You had to pick it up, go back and forth for a long time. He says there's guys that dropped, and the company commander yelled to him and said, you're a fucking wuss. You can't get up and do your mission, you prick. You don't have any you die. That's what they used to say back then. Yeah, that's what his company commander named Shackleton said. Yeah, my brother said that Shackleton, he said he was a good company commander. Don't get me wrong. He said he never said he was dumb. No, he said he was a smart man. He said, but Shackleton was crazy. That's what he said. He was crazy. And I saw Shackleton. He waved to my brother. My brother waved back. You know, when he graduated from the Navy. Yeah, for the boot camp. Yeah. He said, those company commanders, he says they were kind of crazy. Yeah. So my brother said. Yeah. I remember one time, I think it was that, it was about 1990. Yeah, my brother, it was so weird. They had that war going on, and he was in the Navy. I was in 92, the Persian Gulf. Yeah. I thought, oh no, my brother's going to die.
Oh, oh, bummer, bummer, bummer. My brother called. I talked to him. He says, "Hey, man, we relax." He says, "I'm docked in San Diego." I said, "Yay!" I did. I actually said, "Yay," because I was happy. Better be docked in San Diego than go to enemy territory. I'll tell you that. Even in the worst parts of San Diego is better than a lot of the areas in enemy territory. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, my late Uncle Ed. Yeah, he was like, he was telling me like in the Coast Guard one time, he was like going out like towards the Bermuda Triangle. He saw like one Nazi ship, this real fast one, it was like a speedboat type. My late uncle said we were lucky he didn't spot us. He said, because if that boat would have spotted us and chased us, we'd be goners. So my uncle said, he said, we'd be goners. We had no protection. Because they were like a troop transport. Yeah. Something like, or they, no, or they were a cutter ship or something like that. They weren't that, they saved lives. Yeah. They were a saved life ship. Yeah. They went out and saved lives mostly. They had guns on there. Yeah. But they were like a safe life ship. It goes kind of fast, but not that fast. But the Nazis had these speedboats that just went fast and powerful guns too. They were effective for a while, you know. But the Allies are just, at the time, they were just cranking on the planes and all that. Then they were having like real good radar too, so they could spot those boats and shoot at it and destroy them. Yeah. Oh yeah, those bombers, no, those pilot planes. Oh yeah, they'll shoot those boats down there. Yeah, they'll dive down, shoot the boats. And if they can hit them, they can hit them because those guns went far on the planes. Yeah, they went pretty far. You're a top gunner, man. Oh, wow. And I wouldn't want to be a boat on a boat when a plane comes or a copter. No way. No way go against a copter, for example. Yeah, those helicopters go over 200 miles an hour. They could go up mountains and heavy trees. Yeah, it'd be harder for the boat to do up than the copter to do down. Yeah, yeah, I tell you. Yeah, you got to hand it to those military people. You got to be brave to do that stuff. You know, hats off to those brave military people around the world, good country or bad, you know, good or bad. For the military people that can do that and succeed, which is the very few that can do all that. Hey, good going, man. Good going. Yeah, because I saw one YouTube video of this Russian boot camp. Yeah, this Russian sergeant. Yeah, he carried this huge machine gun. Oh, it was the modern version of a Kalashnikov. Full backpack with lots of stuff. Combat boots that were rigid. Heavy military equipment. He had the guys lined up hands and knees, and he ran on their backs while they were on their hands and knees. Yeah, the Russian sergeant with all that gear, heavy gear too. He was running on their backs. God. With those combat boots. That hurt. Oh, and they tromped on you. They tromped on you. And if you fall down, who knows what they'll do to you in Russian boot camps. You don't know, and I wouldn't want to know. I wouldn't want to know. Yeah. Yeah, it's just yeah, it's just so weird. Yeah. Yeah. It's true, yeah. Oh man. Oh wow. I just oh wow. I still got 3 people here and still 7 votes. It's same for about an hour. Three consistent. Thank you. Thank you very much. Seriously. Thank you for the 3 consistent watchers for a long time. Thank you. Seriously.
Even one. Thank you. Thank you, timestamp guy, for doing more than enough for me. Thank you, timestamp guy. Yep. Yeah. I've, you know, that's the trouble with some people out there. It's just, if you get up to my level, it's different. It is. Oh, yeah. You just do it with me, timestamp guy, because if you are, I'm going to laugh. I don't know much more to say. I don't either. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, anybody else? Anybody else have something to say? Let's see. I know. I would be nice. Maybe at a time or something. Hey, anybody else besides timestamp? I'll give them 5 minutes. Let's see. Yeah. I'll give them 5 minutes. If nobody else. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm gonna have a show at 4 o'clock too. Yeah, I'll have it on at 4 o'clock too. Yeah. 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 Well, at 4 o'clock too. Yeah. Everybody's been fun. You've been lots of fun tonight, timestamp. And Quart has been a lot of fun too. You guys have been fun. Well, I mean, some people, I wasn't, I felt like I wasn't hurting your feelings. I don't think I am. Why would I? I was talking about reality. Just weird, you know? Yeah, I know you do a timestamp and Cortez, yeah. But I'm just saying, there's just some people you try very hard with them. I wasn't being offensive at all, I don't believe. I was just showing them the reality, you know? Yeah. Yeah, like for example, well, okay, I'll tell you timestamp. Okay, since you're the only one in the room, that's cool. Okay, I was fine, cool. Okay, like for example, every Wednesday, I'm usually on Sibby and Jimmy's, as chat moderator. I just not a very good chat moderator, but you know, I just try to help Jimmy out. I try to motivate other people to help Jimmy. For example, that's what I do because I'm his chat moderator, and I'm there to help Jimmy. That's the main thing. And most people, when you're, say, on Simi and Jimmy's Treehouse, for example, yeah, it's just that 98, 99% of people want to listen to Jimmy, and for me, I just do chat, you know, chat motivation, stuff like that. That's what I do. Yeah. See, a lot of people don't understand is when you're a chat moderator, it's one like Simi and Jimmy, you're promoting Simi and Jimmy. That's what I'm doing. See? Yeah. That's what I'm doing. That's the way I do it, That's why I do it. I just kind of a scared chat moderator. I don't know who to boot out. Everybody else boots people out for me. Oh, those nice people. Those nice fellow chatters. Yeah, I'm just in the room. Boot this one. Yeah, just weird. Jimmy likes me though. Yeah. 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 Court wants me to do more towns, but trouble is it's kind of getting too cold outside and kind of nippy too, And when it's like cold and nippy, sometimes like snot will run out of my nose. Okay, even if I wear a cap sometimes, if it's like a little too much wind, I get like runny nose and stuff. And I don't like doing a runny nose while doing YouTube videos. When it's like warmer out, stuff like that, that's fine. They used to get the sniffles a lot more in central Minnesota because central Minnesota, they have a lot more of these kind of piney type trees where it's kind of more musty up there. As kind of a musty woods. It's a different kind of woods than it is in southern Minnesota. Of course, southern Minnesota has a lot more industry. And there's a lot more people, so generally you're going to have kind of less trees and land in a way. Up on the hills, they leave a lot of trees up there, yeah. But the southern Minnesota has way more money than central. Comparing southern Minnesota to central Minnesota is just like southern Minnesota is Switzerland, and I'd say central Minnesota would be Poland. Yeah, I'd say Poland. Yeah. Comparing money is like comparing money in Switzerland to Poland. Yeah. Because Switzerland has a lot more money than Poland. Because Switzerland takes everybody in the world's money. Yeah. Yeah, and they have like a very small military over there too that they should just, I only know all the countries are going to protect them. Yeah. 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 So say you got Canada, Switzerland. Smart people. Very smart people. Gotta hand it to them. I would plod harder, but yeah. Yeah. I just, yeah. Let's see. 7 votes. You're the only one in the room. Want to call it a night timestamp? Want to call it a night? Since I don't know. Because I'll call it a night. because I'm willing to, I guess. I think I'll call it a night. So I'll be on tomorrow at 4. And yeah, it's good with you too, timestamp. Yeah, I'll make sure I read your email. I'll know who you are, right, timestamp? I'll for sure know who you are, right? When you send me an email, I'll know for sure it's you, right? 100%? Okay, I trust you. Yeah, I've been through so much this year. A lot of weird stuff out there, I'll tell you. Sometimes you report stuff, law enforcement doesn't do anything. What can I do? Oh well. That's the way it goes. People who do like real sick, dirty stuff someday, they'll be behind bars. They'll see their cellmate. The cellmate will be much taller, much uglier, much meaner, some psycho. She'll make that weak person who harassed me do everything for her head to toe, whatever she wants or else. Yeah. Some people got to think about that, you know. All right, timestamp. Okay, sure. Okay. Yeah, thank you, timestamp. That will know. All right. All right. I'll see you later, timestamp. You're the second person. I'm sorry. I'm just leaving. Okay. Bye.